Hi there, theorists. Neil here again, and welcome back to Option Theory. In today's cherry bomb trade for March 11th, 2020, we're going to be getting bullish again, but this time in a different stock, a nice low price stock. So maybe someone with a smaller account size, you can actually do a naked option. All right, so I think you might be guessing, if you have some experience with options, what kind of trade we're putting on today. And if you're new, that's great. You're in the right place. You're with a guy, not a professional. And you're going to learn right along with me, right? So if you haven't already, for those of you that are new to the channel, you want to go over to tastytrade.com, sign up for their Cherry Bomb email newsletter. You'll get to hear from Tom Sosnoff, the creator of, or one of the creators of Tasty Trade, right? And on Mondays and Tuesdays through Fridays, they send a trade idea along with probabilities of profit and reasoning for the trade. It's great. I use them. We put them on, and we're testing out this system, all right? Approach, whatever you want to call it. We're putting the theory to the test, seeing if we can be systematic in our options trading. So join us. Don't just watch. I encourage you can just watch, but play along with, right? Put these trades on. You're going to learn so much more clicking the buttons than you will just watching. So with that said, let's hop on into the platform. Yay, it worked that time. So last time when I did that, it did not, you got a blank screen. So this is me recording it twice. All right, so we are here. We're looking at our monitor tab. If you watched yesterday's episode where we put a Microsoft trade on, notice it's not here. I'm not doing the weekly recap. I want to encourage you, tune in Monday. We'll talk about what happened here with Microsoft, because it did fill, but it was a bit of a crazy day yesterday. So, yeah. All right. So not too bad during the market crash to be up $200 in a little over a week, right? About 2 weeks of trading. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. If you're following along though, and your numbers are different, right? We can talk about that on Monday. Put some questions in the comment box if you, or the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. All right. With that said, for those of you that are ready to put this trade on, let's take a quick look at the charts. All right, we're going to click on S&Ps, right? There we are. It always helps if you're on the right tab, right? So I had to click on charts. Yeah, the S&P futures look to be coming down a bit today. We had such a big day yesterday. Let's zoom in on that. Big day yesterday, big up day, right? We're having, of course, a little bit of a pullback, not that shocking. So you might say, okay, well, we haven't had too many up days in a row. You might not feel like it's, bouncing yet. So pre-market indicates a little bit of a down day coming up, right? All right. So same thing for probably NASDAQ. Yep. Okay, cool. So what is the trade today? I'm sure you want to know. Well, if you subscribed, you probably already know, right? Because I don't release these videos till about 9:30 in the morning, till exactly 9:30 in the morning when the market opens, so that you are encouraged to go and sign up and get their email blast before I put out these videos. All right, we are looking at Macy's, right? Probably be good if we went back to the chart. All right, so check out this. We are definitely at a low. All right, and the email tells you it's a low for, I think, over a year. So we could change the length of time that we have this, but I'm not going to do that. All right, so here we have another down day yesterday. Notice, though, that it opened up above and then came back down to pretty much where it was the day before. We're going to take a bullish stance with this one, right? We are going to put on a naked put. So small account size people, fear not, I'll show you why, right? So we are looking at the April expiration. So let's go to the Analyze tab, add simulated trade, April expiration monthlies with 37 days to expiration. And we're going to look at a short $9 put. So that means you would have at most, if you got paid nothing to put this trade on, $900 of risk. Now I get that. If you have a $2,000 portfolio, you may not want to take risk just about half of it. A little less than half of your portfolio on one. That's 50% of your portfolio. That's not the tasty trade approach. So you could turn this into a vertical if you'd like, right? So anyway, let's take a look at this analysis here. We're looking at a roughly 30 delta, right? And so we're going to click on this bid. So we're going to be selling one put for the $9 strike price in the April monthlies. Let's take a look at the risk profile. Let's zoom out so we can have a little bit better of a view. I'm going to set my price slices to break even on expiration. And of course, it always helps to have the date set to expiration. Okay, so we're seeing a 71, if we round up, percent chance of being to the right of this line, which is our break even. Okay, if you look at the email blast from Tom Preston, you'll see that we have a greater probability of profit and an even greater P50, right? That's one of those things you don't get here in Thinkorswim. If you're a Tastyworks trader, which I do both, Thinkorswim and Tastyworks, you also get P50, the probability of making 50% of the profit. And why is that important? Right? Not that I'm having a class today on your tasty trade approach, but 50% is oftentimes where we take our profits, when we hit 50% of our max profits. All right, so that's the trade for today. We're going to confirm and send that for a 60-cent credit, right? So really it's $840 worth of risk. There it is. Okay, when somebody put in the comments the other day about cost of trade, and you can see here that it is 65 cents. Those are fees that are more for like, they're not really fees for the brokerage. They're, I guess, stock market exchange fees, right? You'll notice that there's no commissions on these trades because TD Ameritrade has gone commission free. That could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you see it. But anyway, we're going to hit send. We're going to check our monitor tab, see that it's there. We have a sell order in Macy's in our working orders. And there we are. That was today's Cherry Bomb. I hope you have a good time trading that, and we'll see you again tomorrow for the next Cherry Bomb.